Sunlight creeping through the old screen door, coffee steam rising like the day before. Grandpa sitting in that weather chair with a silent smile and silver hair. He didn't say much and he didn't need to, just sipped his cup, watched the sky turn blue. I was just a kid swinging my feet, but I learned more there than in any school seat. Back porch morning, slow and still, lessons learned on that quiet hill. He taught me peace in a world that runs, how to breathe deep with the rising sun. No need for words, just heart and time. Back porch mornings, his hand in mine. Now I wake up in my own worn boots, same black coffee, same old roots. My boy climbs up and takes a seat right where I once dangled my feet. Back porch morning, slow and still, lessons passed with the same goodwill. He asked why birds sing when skies are gray. I just smiled like Grandpa used to say. No need for answers, just being fine. Back porch mornings, and that sacred kind. It's not in the noise, not in the race, but in the breeze that brushes your face. He showed me how to sit and feel that quiet love is the truest real. Back porch mornings, they linger on long after the coffee and the man are gone. But I hear his voice in the whippoorwill, in the hush of dawn when the world is still. And I'll keep sitting, same place, same sign. Back porch mornings with that old soul of mine. Coffee's on, the porch light's low, sun peeks in through the kitchen window. You hum a tune as the kettle sings, that same old song with the comfort brings. I strum my guitar, you take the lead, a little off key but all we need. The words don't change but somehow feel more true today, more soft, more real. Sunday mornings, same old song, where the melody's right and the world feels calm. We don't need much, just your voice near mine. In those verses, love always shines. Years roll on, but we still belong to Sunday mornings, same old song. There's toast on the plate, jam on your sleeve. You laugh like the girl who once wouldn't leave. My heart's still yours, like it was back then, when we first sang that tune in the summer wind. We don't chase the highs, don't dance in the loud. We find our rhythm beneath the clouds, and every week we prove love strong in quiet chords that have stayed so long. Sunday mornings, same old song, still right where we both came from on Sunday mornings. Same old song. So next week when that sun comes through, I'll be right here still singing with you. Forever starts where we've been all along, each Sunday morning with the same old song.
Just two kids with rods in our hands, barefoot boys making castles in the sand, and taught each other how to tie the line and how to wait on nothing but time. Years rolled on like that old creek bend, from summer breaks to being grown men. We'd meet by the dock every Saturday, chasing fish and words we'd never say. Catch and let go, that's how life flows. Holding on too tight just breaks what grows. Some things ain't meant to be kept in a jar. Even the best days fade into the stars. We reeled in the moment, then set it free slow, learning the art of catch and let go. That one July, sun burning high, you hooked the legend, man, we saw it with our eyes. A fish so big it bent the steel, the kind old stories never feel real. We looked at each other, didn't say a word. The water still spoke louder than we heard. You reached for the line, I shook my head, and we both smiled and let it slip instead. Catch and let go like we've come to know. Not all treasures are meant to show. Sometimes you win by letting things be, like love, like time, like you and me. We held that truth like the current below, learning the grace of catch and let go. Now you're gone, but I still cast from that same old bank in the summer grass. And when I reel in more than I can hold, I hear your laugh in the evening gold. Catch and let go, now I truly know the best of life ain't always what we show. Some hearts drift on but never fade, like ripples born from choices made. I sit with the river and let memories flow, still learning to live by catch and let go. You showed up in boots and a worn-out smile. I was chasing lights down the Ferris wheel aisle. Cotton candy skies, hearts feeling free,
and somehow you stopped right in front of me. You bought 2 tickets for the tilt-a-whirl, said hold on tight as the world unfurled. Laughed till my sides ached, eyes locked in. In that summer haze, we let love begin. On those county fair nights, neon and slow, where fireworks danced and time moved low, spinning round in that Ferris light. You held my hand, I held it tight. No need for forever, just the look in your eyes said maybe, just maybe, we'd never say goodbye. Love bloomed like stars in carnival skies on those county fair nights. We snuck behind the ring toss stand, shared a kiss with shaky hands. Your jacket smelled like hay and rain, and I knew I'd never feel the same. Call it young, call it fast, but some things are meant to last. And I still feel that breeze in July when I look back and close my eyes to those county fair nights, spinning slow when the carousel played a love we didn't know. Your laugh, my blush, that little spark lit up more than the fairground dark. We didn't need much, just a ticket and chance, and a 2-step song at the end of the dance. Love started simple, no need for rights, just those county fair nights. Now every summer when the fair rolls round, I hear your voice in that old hometown sound, and I smile at the ride where we first took flight, back in those county fair nights.
I was born with boots on, dust in my veins, hard work, hard hands, summer rain. Didn't say much, just let the saddle speak, till you showed up on that chestnut steed.
You looked rough round the edges, eyes like fire, but you held that coat with quiet desire. I saw the gentle buried in the wild, and I smiled like a sweet country child.
You got a cowboy heart, I got a cowgirl soul. We don't need riches, we don't need gold, just a sunrise ride and a warm back road, a porch light kiss before the night gets cold. You and me, we're rough and whole. Cowboy heart, cowgirl soul.
You hum old songs when the day winds down, while I mend fences and walk the ground. We dance to crickets and old-time strings, and I thank the stars for the peace you bring.
You don't say love like a poet might, but your arms wrap round me every night. You bring me coffee when the rooster crows, that's the only kind of love I wanna know. You got a cowboy heart, I got a cowgirl soul. We don't need diamonds or fancy clothes, just a windswept sky and fields we know, a loyal dog and the horses close. You and me, we're strong and whole. Cowboy heart, cowgirl soul. We ride true, no maps, just trails that lead to you. Simple life, simple vows, and we're still saying them out You got a cowboy heart, I got a cowgirl soul. We built a love that time can't fold. With every storm and every foe, we grow like wheat on this prairie road. You and me forever whole. Cowboy heart, cowgirl soul. Yeah, cowboy heart and my cowgirl soul.
The porch light fades, the barn is still. A breeze rolls in from the backwood hills. We've packed our bags 1,000 times, but I always leave my heart behind. The fences fade into the dust, but in your arms I place my trust. The world can turn, the road can bend, long as I ride with you again. 'Cause home is where you are, not where we've been. It's not the town or the shape we're in. It's not four walls or front porch swing. It's every mile with you and the peace you bring. From prairie winds to evening stars, I'll follow you near, I'll follow you far. 'Cause home is where you are. The horses move like a lullaby, their steady steps our alibi. We've chased the sun, we've danced in rain, through open fields and across wide plains. Yeah, home is where you are, not where we've been. It's not the past or what might have been. It's firelight and the sound of hooves. It's knowing I've got nothing to prove, as long as I'm right where you are. Even a tent feels like a shooting star. 'Cause home is where you are. You could take me to the edge of the land, where rivers fade into desert sand. I wouldn't flinch, I wouldn't roam. With your hand in mine, I'm already home. Home is where you are, my solid ground through every silence and every sound. No matter where these trails may wind, it's you I'll always hope to find. From golden fields to midnight skies, I see the world through your soft eyes. And I know with every beat of this heart, home is where you are. Yes, home is where you are.
I found your shirt in the second drawer. Still smells like July back before the war. Of quiet nights and words unsaid, now I write to you instead. On paper lines with coffee stains, I pour my heart out in the rain. But I don't write to change your mind, just to set a little peace inside. These are letters never sent, folded soft with all that's meant, tied in ribbon, laid to rest, where broken hearts go to confess. I never needed you to read the aching part that used to plead, just needed space to find content in letters never sent. One said I missed the way you'd laugh, another cried for the love we had, but most just whispered I'm okay, a little stronger every day. Some truths are better kept alone, like wildflowers we never grown. I let the pen forgive us both, in ink and silence, soft and slow. These are letters never sent, no return address, no intent. They won't change where your heart lies, but they've helped me say goodbye. I sealed them up with quiet grace, left them sleeping in their place, not to hold on but to relent, with letters never sent. So if someday you feel me near, know my voice still lives in here. But love's not something we reinvent, just letters never sent.
These boots have walked through storms and rain, left some tracks, carried some pain, but they're standing strong on this old church floor, waiting on you to walk through that door. Your dress ain't white, but your heart is true, with lines of life that led to you. We've both been burned, we've both been bruised, but love came back, and this time we choose. Old boots, new vows, not our first, but it's real somehow. We've learned the cost, we felt the ache, now we know what it really takes. With weathered hands and honest hearts, we're not afraid of broken parts. It's not the start, but it's the now. Old boots, new vows. Your laugh still shakes me like a storm, but your touch is steady, safe and warm. We don't need perfect, just need grace, and someone who'll stay, not just chase. Old boots, new vows, not our first, but it's real somehow. We've learned the cost, we felt the ache, now we know what it really takes. With weathered hands and honest hearts, we're not afraid of broken parts. It's not the start, but it's the now. Old boots, new vows. We'll dance on scars and pour new wine. We ain't young, but we're just fine. There's beauty in a second try, when you've seen the wrong and still choose right. Old boots, new vows, not some fairy tale, but love
to bloom in dust, to rise from doubt, to whisper truth the world tunes out. So here we are, not asking how, just saying yes. Old boots, new vows.
We were wild hearts in a small town dream, chasing freedom down 2-lane streams. But the road called you, and I stayed behind. You took your chances, I took my time. Years went by like runaway trains, different skies, but the same old rain. Then I saw you through that motel glass, like a ghost from a faded past. One more mile, one more chance to turn the page, to hold your hand. We lost it once, but not this time. No rear view doubts, no goodbye lines. If fate's a road, then love's a sign, and I'm not losing you this time. Not after one more mile. We talked all night by the dashboard glow, swapping stories only we would know. You smiled like not a day had passed, and I knew this time we'd make it last. One more mile, one more song to right the years we got so wrong. You're still the fire, I'm still the flame, but now we've learned to take the rein. No turning back, no more goodbyes. We're riding on with open skies. After one more mile, it ain't about where we've been, it's who we are when we begin again. I'd drive forever just to see you sitting there still loving me. One more mile and then we're there, 2 old hearts with none to spare. We paid the cost, we took the fall, but love came back and outshined it all. This time it's real, this time it's right. We found forever in the night. After one more mile. Dust on our boots, fire in the pit, cooler full of beer and chairs where we sit. Same old gang since back in school. Now we meet where the evening's cool.
Bobby tells that story about prom night wreck. Jake laughs so hard he damn near chokes on his neck. The smoke rises up like a memory trace, carving time in a firelit space. Saturday smokes burning slow, meat on the grill and stories we know. Laughter rolls through the midnight air, like we ain't aged a single hair. From high school fights to wedding toasts, we still come back for Saturday smoke. Tires crunch gravel, headlights dim. We show up late but never give in. Tom brings ribs, Nate's got a song, and someone's always right where they belong. We've loved and lost, we've gone our ways, but somehow still these nights remain. The fire don't care about wins or scars, it just glows soft beneath the stars. Saturday smokes, hearts laid bare, ashes of youth still hang in the air. We talk of dads and jobs we hate, and thank the Lord for twisting fate that brought us back to this old post to warm our souls with Saturday smokes. So light one up, pass the plate. Time moves fast, but this can wait. As long as the fire and friendship stokes, we'll keep coming back for Saturday smokes. Boots crunch the frost in the breaking dawn. Rifle slung quiet, coffee still warm. Climbing that ladder, feeling the air, settle in silence with no one there. The world ain't stirred, not even the breeze, just the sound of breath and whispering trees. I don't close my eyes, but I bow my head. No preacher, no choir, just me instead. This ain't a prayer for horns on the wall, not asking for trophies or nothing at all. Just thanking the Lord for the still and the light, for giving me quiet in a world full of fight. I don't need a sermon or someone to share. Sometimes the soul speaks in a deer stand prayer. Mama's been sick and bills run tight. Kids growing fast and I ain't always right. But up here alone, it don't feel so far, like heaven leans down through the branches and stars. And if nothing walks by, I'll still leave full, with peace in my chest and the cold in my wool. Some folks go fishing, some go to the pew, but me, I just climb where the pine trees grew. This ain't a prayer for a clean, steady shot. It's for letting go of the things I'm not, for forgiving myself when I've gone astray, and learning to listen when there's nothing to say. No fancy words or hands in the air, just heartbeats and hush. That's my deer stand prayer. Sun breaks gold through the woods so wide, I take one last breath and climb back down the side.
leave something there, a little bit of peace from a deer stand prayer.
I lay down my heart when she was gone, packed away the love, tried to move on. Years went by with a hollow sound, just me and the wind in this quiet town. And you came walking through that autumn light, gentle hands and eyes so bright. You spoke soft like the morning rain, and somehow I felt whole again. I never thought I'd feel this way, like spring could grow from winter's gray. Love came knocking one more time, with a smile as warm as Georgia pine. I thought love only came and died once, but here you are, twice in a lifetime. Plant your roots deep in the ground, like the fields that wrap this county round. You don't rush, you don't pretend, you love like harvest, slow and honest till the end. I never thought I'd feel this way, like spring could grow from winter's gray. But love came knocking one more time, with a smile as warm as Georgia pine. I thought love only came and died once, but here you are, twice in a lifetime. She still lives in memory sweet, but you showed me love can still repeat. Not the same, but just as true. I found a second life in you. I never dreamed I'd dance again, but you pulled me close like an old-time friend. The heart's got more than one good rhyme, if it beats through loss and holds through time. Yeah, I thought love was gone and done, but you proved me wrong, twice in a lifetime.
packed up our dreams in the back of that truck, left behind the noise, the city rush, chasing sunsets and open skies. Just me and you and the wild outside. No more neon lights, no crowded streets, just the sound of the wind and the soft hoofbeats. We found a place the world forgot, where time stands still and hearts unlock, where the horses run free and the skies go on, where the days feel right and the nights feel long. We're building a life with dust on our jeans, loving like wildflowers, growing in peace, where the horses run free. Yeah, that's home to me. We wake with the dawn, ride out till noon. You smile at me under a harvest moon. Our hands are rough, but our hearts are kind. In the quiet fields we always find, where the horses run free and the skies go on, where the days feel right and the nights feel long. We're building a life with dust on our jeans, loving like wildflowers, growing in peace, where the horses run free. Yeah, that's home to me. There's magic in the simple things, a whisper in the prairie wind. You and me in a world wide open, finally breathing, finally hoping, where the horses run free and the skies go on, where the dreams we dreamed have all begun. We're building a life that the soul can see, living like rivers, flowing wild and free, where the horses run free. That's where I'll always be, where the horses run free. That's home to me.
Granddad's raising that old red, white, and blue. Same front porch pole, same morning dew. Mom's flipping burgers by the garden swing, while kids run wild like it's always been. Uncle Joe's lighting up the charcoal grill, a cooler of sweet tea cans starting to chill. Granny's humming tunes from the radio, stars and stripes on every window glow. Flags and fireworks, sky full of pride, laughter and freedom on the 4th of July. Smoke in the air and love in our bones. No matter where we wander, this feels like home. From little hands to calloused words, we all stand tall for flags and fireworks. Fireflies blink as the daylight fades. We pass down stories like lemonade. My boy salutes with his hand held high, watching colors bloom across the sky. And maybe we don't agree on much, but tonight we meet in the glow and the hush, where hearts beat loud in the crackle and flame, singing freedom's not just a word, it's a name. Flags and fireworks, proud and free, grilling and smiling with family, a backyard filled spark a memory we can't replace. From soldiers brave to Sunday church, we lift our hopes with flags and fireworks. So here's to the land where our stories rise like rockets painting the open skies. Under one roof, under one great star, we're all stitched together just as we are.